Well, first of all, thank you for joining us today for an important announcement, and that is that Ben Sutton, who has been a major benefactor of our program and university for a number of years now, has committed $15 million to the Sutton Sports Performance Center and the Basketball Player Development Center. This brings Ben's total lifetime giving to our department to $27 million. So obviously he is a big factor in everything that we do and has been a major influence on all of our projects within the athletic department. The Sports Performance Center, which will be named the Sutton Sports Performance Center, will include a strength and conditioning area for football, about 10,000 square feet for football, and then another similarly sized area for the Olympic sports strength and conditioning. That will be on the first floor of the Sutton Sports Performance Center. The second floor will be a mezzanine area because the strength and conditioning area will have very high ceilings and include the second floor. But the second floor will have a nutrition area for our student athletes to partake after or even before they go to their strength and conditioning exercise. The third floor of the Sutton Sports Performance Center will be a basketball floor. It will include basketball coaches' offices. Both the men and the women's will be in that suite. It will include meeting rooms, a heritage room, and a recruiting room, all on that third floor for the basketball staffs. And then the fourth floor will be a football floor, about 18,000 square feet for our football coaches, meeting rooms and auditorium that the entire team will be able to meet in, heritage room, recruiting room, staff meeting rooms, as well as positional meeting rooms for each one of our coaches. Then the Basketball Player Development Center will include another basketball practice gymnasium, which will connect with the Miller Center. And so our two basketball practice gyms will be attached to one another, so both teams can practice at one time, or if one team is not practicing at a particular time or at the same time, then one team will be able to use both of those gyms for their practices. On the ground floor, that will be on the third floor, of course. On the ground floor will be a basketball-specific strength and conditioning area. So the basketball teams will have their own strength and conditioning area. And then, of course, the basketball offices will be in the next building, the Sutton Sports Performance Center. So when we're done with all of this, we will have the Miller Center, which will attach to the Basketball Player Development Center, which will attach to the Sutton Sports Performance Center, which will attach to the McCrary Fieldhouse. So there will be four congruent buildings in that area, and will give all of our teams the facilities that we believe are championship caliber facilities, which we believe will produce championship caliber programs. Any questions for me?
What's the total price tag of the Sutton Performance Center?
The Sutton Sports Performance Center will be $37 million. Okay. The Basketball Player Development Center is $13.
Okay. And when is work expected to begin, and what's the target finish date?
I haven't checked out there today, but work will begin any day. Preparation work has already begun. It will be an 18-month project, so we anticipate it being completed in July of 2018.
And that's the whole thing, everything done by
Yes.
July 19th?
Yes, and that will include the extension of the grass practice field, football practice field. That will be the staging area for these projects, not the current grass portion of the field, but that area that is not grassed at this point. When we are done with this project, that grass practice field will extend in front of the Sutton Sports Performance Center as well as the Basketball Player Development Center. Okay. I should mention also that all of these funds that will be spent on these facilities have been fundraised. So we have raised over $50 million for these projects.
And you have enough on hand with the commitments to complete the project?
Yes, yes. Well, not on hand right now, but they have been pledged, and over time, the payments will pay for all of the projects.
You've raised enough commitments?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
So the basketball and the football program will have their own strength and conditioning centers.
That is correct. The two basketball teams will use the strength and conditioning area in the basketball player development center. That'll be on the ground floor of that facility. And then right next door will be the Sutton Sports Performance Center, and half of that area, a little bit more than half of that area, will be devoted to football strength and conditioning.
You took over an AD in '92. Do you ever sit and look at what's been done since '92 and just absorb the difference?
I don't remember that far back then, so.
That same time, so I'm with you, Ron. To absorb how much has changed in those.
Well, a lot has changed for sure, but no, I haven't sat down to think about that. We would rather look forward, and there's still an awful lot to accomplish, and this is a big moment for our department, as you can well imagine. We believe that these facilities are going to put us at the upper echelon of college athletics in terms of the facilities that we can provide our teams. It's just going to be a great opportunity for not only recruiting great athletes to Wake Forest, because facilities are so important in the recruitment process, but also the development and training of those athletes once they get here. And when you think about the location of these facilities, I don't know of another school that has their facilities, their important athletic facilities, so conveniently located for their athletes. Our facilities are right in the middle of campus. Our athletes can access their facilities within a matter of minutes when they walk from their residence hall to the athletic area. It's a unique situation for our college athletes.